Hey, what's up guys? Today we're talking about how with one amp and one guitar you can get 6 different sounds very simply by just manipulating the different controls on your guitar and also just having an amp that's very reactive to your fingers. Be going through a clean sound, like a kind of country breakup sound, to a jazz sound, to some kind of blues, classic rock, all the way to kind of hard rock and metal sound without touching anything but just the guitar. And I'm gonna mess with some delay and reverb, but that's just to kind of add to the effect. And the amp we're gonna be using today is the MGL 50. It's basically a replica of an old 70s, early 80s Marshall. It's hand wired, it sounds really good, but it's just one channel. And you just kind of crank it up, you get to your desired gain, and then you just do what we're about to do today is just using the volume controls and the tone controls to get different sounds. If you're curious how I'm running this, I'm going out into a load box, out of the amp into a load box, then that's sending a signal to my computer, and then I'm actually using some IRs. I'm using some I think it's Own Hammer, Greenback 412 IRs, and then I'm using it within the Neural DSP Soldano plugin. The amp's turned off, but I'm throwing in the IRs in the speaker block, but then I'm just using the delay and reverb from that plugin, and also I'm gonna throw some chorus on. So that's everything is kind of just right there in that rig, and it's just delay and reverb, and I'm gonna throw a chorus on for a second just to demonstrate a certain sound. So this is the sound of the amp just cranked up. This is our sound we're starting with. Right? I'm hoping it's coming through the camera because I want to do raw audio, but also hopefully make it sound as good as I can for you guys. So that's just the straight up sound. And then also I'm still working on blending the IR, so I don't know if it's 100% perfect where I want them, but I think it's good enough for now. And then the neck pickup will sound like this. Right, and then if we threw on some reverb and delay, we would get something like this. So that's our bass sound, but I wanted to get it clean. How do I get it clean? So I'm just gonna leave the delay and reverb on for now, which is kind of this much. Also, it's a, I don't know, painting, slapback delay, I don't know what it's called. But if we throw in some chorus, and if we simply, I'm gonna go to the neck pickup, and I just turn down to, I don't know, 2. This really nice clean sound. And one thing I do like about this amp I'm finding is when you turn down the volume knob, it cleans up but doesn't lose too much volume. It's not like it's getting very quiet. It's actually just, it's almost like a gain knob. It's not really doing anything level wise. So if we're at 2, I'm gonna turn the chorus off. We get And to me, that's a beautiful clean. That's basically what I would use. For clean for me, I want it to always be able to break up a little bit when I hit hard. And so when I'm at 2, I can pick super light, or I can hit hard and get a little bit of that snap of the overdrive there. I'm gonna turn the reverb, all right, let me turn the delay off a little bit. And I have it set kind of bright on the amp. That allows me to kind of roll my tone knob down, and say I wanted a kind of old jazz box kind of sound. I might turn down to like 1.5, and then I'm rolling the tone knob. I'm gonna try 1 on the tone. So now I'm gonna go, actually let's go 1.5. See what, okay. Turn the reverb off. So I'm getting a nice warm, if I was gonna start. right, by just rolling out, now I'm on actually 2 on the volume and I'm on 1.5 on the tone, right? And that's previously, if I just roll the tone knob up and I use my pick in a slightly different way, I'm kind of like edge of breakup clean. Right, and say I want to go to a funk sound. Usually what I'll do is I'll go to the middle pickup and I'll start blending. Let's go both things on 1. The tones are on max. Oops. So that's a little... That's pretty close. It might be a little bright, so I'm gonna let me roll the treble pickup down and maybe a little bit more neck, and then I'll roll the tone knob down of the bridge pickup. Okay, that's a little bit more tame now. Let me turn this reverb down a little bit. Okay, I'm not liking that. Let's go a little bit more neck. All right, there you go. That's probably something. Maybe I'm rolling the bridge down a little bit more. I don't know what I'm doing, but that's kind of in a kind of funk zone there, right? Right, so now I just got a funk sound if I need it, right? And I could easily go back, if I needed a jazz sound, I can go back to a nice jazz. Say the next song is a classic rock song. I'll just go to the bridge pickup, turn up to maybe 6. Or maybe I need a country sound, right? I'm doing a little chicken picking. I might go, let's go 2.5 on the treble pickup volume. Right, let's try to do a slapback delay here. Let's see if we can do this. Cool, that's close. I can get kind of a country. I want a nice blues sound. I probably could have kept the slap back. I think neck pickup, but maybe on like 4. Turn the tone knob up. Actually, maybe a little, that might be too much. Maybe 3.5. Actually, it depends what blues you're doing. All right, so if you're doing like, I might even go to the bridge pickup for that. Roll down the tone. Right, and then for a solo, if you're going, it depends what you're going for. You're going like some old school BB King. I might even just go bridge pickup, roll down the tone a little bit. Right, and then for me, I can't really get the Stevie Ray Vaughan on a Les Paul exactly, but I find the middle pickups not bad. Maybe go to 8 on both controls. Right, so you can get some different blues varieties right there. You can go a little bit more heavy, rockin' blues right there, kind of shuffle, or you can go old school, kind of. Maybe do it on the neck pickup. Right, and then finally, we'll get into some like hard rock 80s sounding riffs. Let's see. Turn this delay down. Yeah, so we get. Let's see if I not play a copywritten riff. So now I'm just on kind of max on everything. Let's do that. I don't know why I'm playing blues, so let's play some not blues licks. Anyways, that's what I like to do with my rigs. I'm not a big fan of overdrive pedals and distortion pedals into a clean amp. I'd rather have a really nice amp that has the max gain that I want to achieve, and then also cross my fingers and hope that it reacts to my hands and to the volume knobs and tone knobs properly, so I can roll it back, get clean, roll it back, or roll it up a little bit more, get some kind of crunchy classic rock, blues, maybe a little overdriven country sound, all in one amp setting, not really using much pedals other than reverb and delay, but just really sitting there with the guitar and thinking, oh, I need a jazz sound. How can I get a jazz sound? Let's go to neck pickup, roll the tone knob down. In the next second, I can be doing like some kind of country chicken picket sound. And then the next second, I'll be playing like Van Halen. So I don't know, that's just what I go for. That's what I think a lot of the guys in the 70s and 80s did. And I just love playing like that. And so trying to replicate that as best as possible, I think it's helped me out as a guitar player, but also just, I'm not trying to buy pedals. I'm focused on the instrument and what I can do here, and I don't know. I just love that. So I wanted to share with you guys that you can get all these different sounds from just your guitar and an amp. You don't need to do anything crazy.